One time. Squad. Gang. Research one time.
One time.
Say IR one time.
IR.
Listen one time.
One time.
Read the history book one time.
One time.
Great War one time.
One time.
The Great War two times.
Two times.
Listen one time.
One time.
Read the history book one time.
One time. Only take one time. Only take one time. Only take one time. Only take one time. One time. One time. Only take one time. Only take one time. Only take one time. Only take one time. Making a change in where they form alliances, so everybody had to fight and show glorification for the war. Military prepared to go. Countries made agreements though. It's just nationalism, they don't really know. It's imperialism. Assassination was the starting blow. Central and allied powers came and let it all go. Treaty of Versailles helped them let it all go. Germany mad reparations was the way to go.
One time. Squad. Gang. Research one time.
One time.
Say IR one time.
IR.
Listen one time.
One time.
Read the history book one time.
One time.
The Great War one time.
One time.
The Great War two times.
Two times. One time.
Read the history book one time.
One time. Only take one time. Only take one time.
Take one time.
Only take one time.
One time. One time.
Only take one time.
One time.
Only take one time.
Take one.
Only take one time. Only take one time. Only take one time.
Hitler had him mad low, concentration camp where everybody felt the low. Didn't matter if it snowed because they still had to show. Always some Iranians though, who ain't been through none before. It's always dictators, always trying to run the whole show. First it was Benito, Hitler, then Joe. Better be anti-communist, that's the way to go. Appeasement was a big no-no. Economic depression, money had no flow. D-Day was something serious. For sure. Lusitania was a big part of the show. Sunken Americans wasn't how it's supposed to go. Isolation regulations, how they handled it though. Ontario Pearl Harbor came with a big blow. Still made no victory was all that they know. PPC didn't work, that's the end of the show.
One time. Squad. Gang. Research one time.
One time.
Say IR one time.
IR.
Listen one time.
One time.
Read the history book one time.
One time.
The Great War one time.
One time.
The Great War two times.
Two times.
Listen one time.
One time.
Read the history book one time.
One time.
Only take one time.
Only take one time. Only take one time. Only take one time. Only take one time. Only take one time. Only take one time. Only take one time.
Cottage industry, making textiles where everybody sold it for the cheese. Even had babies working in the streets, endless factories. Child labor should have been diseased. The vision of labor work was split up to a T. Proletariat bourgeoisie wasn't split up equally. Assembly line got work done fairly. Urbanization, living how it's supposed to be. Labor unions use strikes to better our workers' rights. Caused a lot of confusion, but in closing movement ended. Success.